stay low.
So I brought this frame to the studio and shot it there with my lights and my favorite camera. But that wasn't enough. That was kind of boring, so I brought it up to the pool, hoping to bring out its mercurial properties, and I think you'll agree that the Endless frame is a stunner in its sexy poolside shoot. Yeah, I think people wondered what I was doing, rolling around on the ground, taking photographs and video of a skate frame. I don't care though. Yeah, it's quite nice.
Here's the very first shot of the Endless Frame 90. Oh, they also came with undercover Endless wheels, 85A hardness. You can use 4 90mm wheels on this frame, or there are places for 110mm wheels, 3 of them. I was very impressed that I could do this poolside shoot as an afterthought. This pool video shoot took place after a couple of monster street skates. They came out of their sessions better than I did.
Grapes in hand, looking up. Endless wine fills our cup.
So this is the first few minutes of my first session ever on the Mercury 90s. I could tell right away there was no loss of control. They were absolute carve masters, and stable as fuck at the same time. Very pleasant from the very first strides. The Endless frame has a very subtle but effective rocker. The middle 2 wheels are 1mm lower than the outside 2 wheels. On a freestyle rocker you would have around a 2mm difference. So this skate feels like a flat setup, but when I want to engage in a carve, it's instantaneous and quite pronounced because of the rocker. Yeah, all my early stops were over-rotating. These were so well balanced I could feel myself enjoying the forward-backward positional shifts. You can tell that I was riding in the sweet spot because after every jump, change of direction, or unorthodox surface, I was able to apply meaningful power instantaneously with no adjustment time. Oh, and these wheels are so fast yet still smooth. My stops do come together, and I do grind to a very wicked stop at the end. Definitely not shy about complimenting myself. I do feel that my foot speed is slightly better in the Endless 80, but my full stride power in these does feel enhanced.
Fast life, the fast living. They see the ambition, they know I'm past driven. Look, we are not the same, this is not a game. I've been swerving through the city in and out of lanes. Yeah, cause if I see it, then I want it, then you better know I got it. Ain't no options, I'm about to do the damn thing. I'm an outlaw, you can never catch me. I'm in first place, you can never. These are the moments, only got one life. This is your moment, whether wrong or right. You're your own enemy, your own enemy.
It's just such a beautiful frame for the full strided skatey part of it all.
Feel the pain, but I love it. You know I'm built for it, you ain't gotta ask twice. You ain't by that fast life, 100 on the dash with the cash light. You ain't by that fast life, big dog status with your status light. You ain't by that fast life, just know 100 duffers at the bag price. You ain't by that fast life. 6 speed, yeah, I'm smashing on the gas.
Okay, that shows some promise. I felt a little sluggish on those benches compared to the slightly shorter Endless 80 frame, but the sequence felt like it was part of the flow.
Look, yeah, I'm about to ride it till the wheels fall off. Yeah, I'm about to run the game, I ain't never dropping off. Let's be talking about a bag. Put a duffel on the dash, she don't really but a swap. Heavy foot up on the gas with it. Trunk drags with the cash in it. Passionate, long range
Today was not the kind of day that an e-bike was going to leave me behind. Oh man, there's a fine line between confident and braggadocious. Probably got a dead battery. So my action camera is the Insta360 X3. This camera is extremely easy to use and it keeps a really steady shot despite all my moving around. I don't really have to think much about shooting when I'm skating, and it comes out very nice, I think. There's a link to the X3 in the description below the video. Yeah, you'll find the skate and the frames there too. A little ungainly in that transition. Maybe the only place the camera becomes an encumbrance is on the bigger jumps, when I need well-balanced arm swing. My problem here was too much arm swing, but I managed just to squeak by. That was close. So yes, now things have become tricky. I sincerely do not know which frames are best for me. The endless frame 80 or the endless frame 90. I'm so grateful that this technology has emerged in the last few years of the subtle rocker. For me, it's been the most significant change in skating hardware since I started. But I'll talk more about that in a future video. So that's what I will leave you with. Stay low and aim high, skateroos. Stay low.